Welcome to DDBC Global. Let's talk about today what are international shipping routes and what are the major choke points that covers the international shipping. Now there are two types of international shipping routes when they are passing through continents. One are the natural straits, the other is the man-made canal. For example, of being a natural strait is Strait of Malacca, Strait of Hormuz. These both together covers a large number of international trade volumes where more than 80% of the general cargo is delivered from the eastern side of the world to the western side of the world and Asian countries, whereas more than 25% of energy exports are happening through Strait of Hormuz. The second international shipping route is nothing but the man-made canals. One of the biggest example is Panama Canal or Suez Canal. But for today, the topic is Strait of Hormuz. Now let us understand what Strait of Hormuz is actually. Now the Strait of Hormuz is a 167-kilometer line or path of international shipping that connects Persian Gulf with Oman Gulf. Now, because of the war between Israel and Iran and America, this Strait of Hormuz is widely affected. Why? Because Iran has taken control over the 35-kilometer width between the peninsula of UAE and Iran. So, because of that, Iran either demands a certain sum for passage of the vessels or the international ships carrying energy or regular containerized cargo. But if not, it is not allowing any ship to pass. Now here's why the Strait of Hormuz is important international shipping route. Let us understand. Now this Strait of Hormuz connects complete Persian countries and other Gulf nations with Asia. Now because of this, the trade between UAE, Saudi Arabia, Egypt and other are affected because of the Strait of Hormuz is not operative or not operational for major part of the commercial shipping companies. Now let us understand how the war has affected the international trade routes. Because of this Strait of Hormuz being blocked by the countries because of war, the passage of international shipping containers and shipping vessels, be it oil tankers, gas tankers, containerized ships or any type of commercial ships, they are not passing through this Hormuz. Effectively, they are not reaching their destinations or they are not reaching their origins for carrying cargo towards their destination. One such big example and challenge is from India. If any goods are shipped from India to any of the Gulf countries, be it Iran, UAE, Kuwait, or Bahrain, these goods are not able to reach at their destination because of the closure of the strait. And here's how small exporters are burdened with return on board charges, detention charges, port storage surcharges, and many other. And there is no one that is taking control over these surcharges. We have seen triple FAI getting government's attention towards these uncalled charges for. Who is majorly affected with this war? It's not the major world leaders or the world economies. It's the small businessman who had once hoped for starting its export businesses. Why? When shipping one container from Eastern Asia to the Middle East or West Asia, these containers are not being delivered until their destination because of the closure. Now, this not delivering of the containers are either transshipped at various other ports or either caught back to their origin. So while these containers being discharged at the origin or any alternate route, all the charges pertaining to the handling, to return on board freight or any other additional war risk surcharge or insurance premiums are charged to that one common people who is amongst you or amongst ourselves who acts as an exporter and supplies the goods. Whereas there is a major shortage of cargo that is also dependent from the Strait of Hormuz. That is nothing but energy. More than 25% of energy is being transported from that particular Strait of Hormuz. And here in India, be it any local or very small village or any local town, they are affected with petroleum, with shortage of LNG, LPG gas for cooking and other purposes. We have always seen that in a macro war situation, only the common people is the one who pay the price. So we need to ensure and make governments accountable, not just Indian, but world government, to check on all these wars situation and control prices. And it's not only the common people should be burdened with the prices of this rising nature, but it should be shared amongst all the stakeholders, be it shipping company, non-vessel operating carrier, the agents that works across countries, and any or all cross-border transaction. Even the importer or exporter at both places should give hand in hand and survive this particular situation, and not be burdened only on one side of the cargo, or of the one side of the recipient.